Hey there, Coachella Valley. Willie with Smart Tech Security here, and today we're here to show you some security and automation how-tos. Hey, Coachella Valley. Willie with Smart Tech Security here, along with my age-old friend Snoop Double G. This is episode 5 of our Tuesday Tech Tips, where we will be continuing to go into the settings of our Ring doorbell system. So stay tuned and hope you enjoy.
And we are back. So today we're going to go back into our Ring doorbell app, or whatever kind of Ring camera you might have. And we went through live view, went through playback, talked about two-way audio, all that stuff. But there was something that I realized when I showed you guys the saved video of the dog walker, and something that Snoop also brought to my attention is like, hey, what happens if I'm getting too many notifications? What that could do when you get too many motion detection notifications is it actually causes you to stop, honestly, like caring. You end up just kind of going through these briefly and thinking like, oh, there's nothing there, and you might actually miss something important. So while you might think that having motion detection maxed out is the best, the more motion the better, it's actually not. So today I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to refine that setting for whatever application you have. Now I'm going to hit the settings in the top right hand corner, and we have all these little things we could check out, like device health to tell us if how our battery's doing, how our Wi-Fi signal's doing, stuff like that. But today we're going to go through our motion settings. So if I select that motion settings, it's the little dude running, that's going to bring up all of our different features we have for motion. Now starting from the top, we have edit zones. What that's going to do when I select on it is it's going to give us our field of view that we're actually going to be picking up motion. So if I tap on that blue little oblong shape, that's going to give me the ability to adjust my motion parameters to wherever I see fit. So because this is an open space here, I'm actually going to kind of dial it down to just my specific walkway area, because a lot of that outside is, other people might be walking through freely, whatever. But this area here is where I want to know when somebody's approaching that area. That's when I want to be notified. So when I'm done with that, I just tap away, hit done, and that's it for the main zone. Now what you can do is add a zone. So if you wanted, a second area over here, you could always draw that up on its own, something like that, if you wanted a specific area outside of the main blue zone. But for me, I don't need that. I just need my one, so I'm going to hit the trash can and delete. And that's it. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Settings have been saved. Now I'm back to my general motion detection settings here. You can hit make motion detection work for you and just get a couple pointers, but I'll just go ahead and show you guys what everything means. So camera motion zones we've gone through already, but then we have motion sensitivity. This is going to be the effective range essentially that the motion picks up and the sensitivity of events that it captures. So this is something you can kind of just play with. Motion isn't always going to be right the first time around, so just understand that and know that it might take some time. So that's motion sensitivity is a quick way to kind of change the effectiveness of your range of motion. Next is going to be smart alerts. This is something relatively new. You can get alerts for whatever it may be. So person, I want to be recording a clip and getting alerted, but other motion, I might just want to record a clip. I might not want to be alerted, or vice versa, whatever it may be. Same with package. If you enable the package, you could set up a package zone, which is a small area where you expect packages to be dropped off. Kind of self-explanatory there. But yeah, so smart alerts, I always recommend keeping those on. You can play with those as you will. And then motion schedules. This is cool if, say you have something set up at a business or whatnot, and you just don't want to be bothered throughout the day when your business is going to be open, or if you're in a place with consistent movement on a daily basis, you might want to set up motion schedules just to kind of alleviate those notifications, because the last thing we want to do is ignore our motion notifications. We want to try and be as effective as possible with all these, so that way when motion is detected, it's something we do want to see. After motion schedules, go down to advanced settings. It's just, their way of kind of tailoring motion to, be as effective as possible for you, as well as the motion frequency. Now, the frequency here, this is kind of important depending on the doorbell you have. Frequently, that's going to be if you have a hardwired doorbell that doesn't need to be charged often. Keep it frequent. Get as much as you can out of your device. Down from that, if you're not really into the idea of constant recordings, you can always drop it down to regularly, like I have. That's as it states, gives you the medium battery life. And then periodically, this is going to take a good couple minutes in between when it detects motion to actually to send you an alert. This is, as it says, it's going to maximize your battery life. It's going to let your Ring doorbell go the furthest if it is battery only. But like I said, if you're a hardwired doorbell, or if you do want a little more consistency with your motion alerts, if you're in a risky area, or even if you just want to know what's going on outside your house more often than not, I would recommend regularly or frequently, like I have here. So that's about it. Hopefully this is my shortest video yet. That's going to be everything for motion here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. We do like engagement, so please, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And that'll do it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks again for watching, and have a safe day, Coachella Valley.